Hi, my name is Friday. Welcome back to my channel. To my subscribers, thank you for being loyal. And to those of you that are not subscribed, subscribe and join the fun. For this first craft, we want one of these pet scoops. And I am going to be using chalk paint and nautical for my wheelbarrow and black and white on my wheel. And I'm also going to use antique wax on my sticks. But when I'm done, I'm going to paint a layer of antique wax on this just to give it a different blue. Some pumpkins and some hay, straw, whatever you have. The first thing you want to do is cut this handle off right here and then paint it with your nautical blue. Forgot to mention you're going to need a wheel for your wheelbarrow. I am using a lid from a jalapeno jar and there's like a little indentation, so I'm going to paint the center white. I want a white walls with black rims, so I'm going to paint this part black. You're only going to see it from one side, so I'll probably just paint this black just to get rid of all of that.
The next step is to determine where my dowel will go and how long I need it to be, and then I will cut them down. So I want some handles, so I'm going to cut my dowel down to right about right here.
The next step is to glue your dowel to the center of your tire. Then I am going to line it up so that my wheel lines up in the center, and I want this to go at an angle like this. Okay, I forgot to mention you're going to need some legs too. Now you can use the wooden dowels to make just a straight leg, but I'm going to use these straws. These straws are strong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the one end right here, just at an angle, just so that will go like that. And then I'm going to bend it down. Now I do not want it to be, like this tall. It'll look too much like a pram, a baby carriage. So I'm going to tilt mine down, and then I'm going to bend it like right here. And I'm going to come up, and I'm going to bend it again, like right here. And then I'm going to flatten this out, just so that, and cut this off right here. So it'll be something like this. This is probably too much, but when I'm painting it, it will give me I can hold it, and then I'll cut it off. So it'll be something like that. Actually, I want it to go down more. So I'm going to paint it with mineral. I'm going to make 2 of them, and then I'm going to glue them, and then I'm going to fill it up with the hay and the pumpkins and set it up.
I think this came out so darn cute. And you don't have to put pumpkins in there. You can use flowers, but I love this. Okay, on to the next craft.
For this craft, you want to raid your kitchen cabinet. Or you can go to the Dollar Tree and buy some bowls in ascending order like this. Or you can use plates, or if you have one of those 3-tier tray setups, you can decorate it like this. You also want one of these fluorofoams, like these. And I took one of these, and I want it to be the same height. You also want some foliage and some berry picks and pumpkins. And I did paint some of my pumpkins. The first step you want to do is take your mounting tape. I do not want to hot glue this. I'm just going to use mounting tape. I just want it to stay. These are my good bowls, so I don't want to ruin them. I'm just going to put mounting tape, and that way when I take it apart, it's not a big deal. Now before I add my next bowl with the same process, I am going to hot glue just a few of the big leaves around here so you don't see this too much of this green. And then I am going to attach my second bowl with the same process with the mounting tape. Before I get to the next one, I am just going to place all my leaves in here just to make sure you can't see any of this. So after I put my leaves in there, I'm just going to decorate it with pumpkins. Just going to throw some pumpkins in there. And now these leaves came from the berry picks. Oops. So I'm just going to place my green pumpkins inside the leaf. And I'm just going to go finish decorating around there and throw in some of my berries. Just decorate it, and then I'm going to move up to the second bowl and do the same thing, and I'm going to repeat the process till I get all the way to the top. And there it is. I really love this. And you can decorate this for Christmas just by changing out, you know, the pumpkins and the berries. And I did take another little bowl and just did the same thing, kind of. And this is what it looks like from the top. I did decorate it all around so I can always put it on my dining table. Okay, on to the next craft. For this craft, you want one of these stovetop burner covers. I'm using the large one. You also want some varnish. I love this stuff. This is way better than Mod Podge. And these calendars, oh my goodness, am I in love with these calendars. They have such pretty designs. I am going to use this one. And don't forget, these ones would make perfect coasters, and you can do embellishings with these little ones. So don't forget to use the back page. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to flip this over. As you can see, most of my burner will cover it, but I don't want this hole, so I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to trace it this way and cut it out, and then I am going to paint this black. You could spray paint it. I'm going to use chalk paint black. After it's dry, I am going to apply sealant all over here. Don't worry, because it doesn't dry fast. And then I am just going to place grab some saran wrap and put it down, and then if you want to, you can put another coat of varnish on. Okay, here's the final project. I'm loving these calendar pages. I should have did a better job of cutting out the circle. To compensate for that, I just put a little bit of greenery and a twine on it just to take your eye off, not noticing how bad of a job I did cutting it up. But until next time, stay safe, everyone, and don't forget to subscribe.